RPGs bring a unique magic to gaming with their storytelling and world building. Our top picks for Android and iOS RPGs this March include popular franchises like HOYEON, Duet Night Abyss, and some original gems. Whatever your RPG style, you'll find something great in this video. While these games play well on any mobile device, using a compatible controller can really enhance your experience. So get ready for some epic adventures with our top 10 best RPG mobile games of March 2025. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Starting off at number 10, we have Black Beacon. Black Beacon is a captivating ARPG game that combines exploration, deep narrative, and strategic combat in a dark and fascinating universe. This title immerses you in a world full of secrets, formidable enemies, and exciting missions where every decision you make will affect your destiny and that of the inhabitants of this intriguing setting. In the game, you will find yourself in a post-apocalyptic world ruled by mysterious dark forces. The story begins when a black monolith known as Beacon awakens after centuries of inactivity, releasing energies that threaten to destroy what little is left of civilization. You are one of the chosen few destined to discover the purpose of this ancient structure, confront its guardians, and unveil the secrets that could save or doom mankind. Breaking into number 9, we have The Hidden Ones. This is an action RPG game based on the Chinese webcomic of the same name by Dong Man Tang and illustrated by Mi Air. The game combines current Chinese culture with folklore and mystical martial arts. The story revolves around Cho Soran, an ordinary college student who is assaulted by zombies while visiting his grandfather's grave one day. A mysterious girl named Fu Ho Ho appears, and from then on, Cho Soran's life will change. He will have to discover the truth about his grandfather while mastering the mystical martial arts technique he learned from him called Kitegen. The Hidden Ones game adds elements from the original story as well as from the anime based on this work, taking you on an adventure with stunning graphics and fast-paced fights. Coming in at number 8, we have Duet Night Abyss. This is an exciting adventure RPG that transports you to a universe where magic and technology coexist in the same era. Through intense 3D combat full of spectacular detail, you will have the opportunity to experiment with various weapon configurations, all while uncovering the plot from the perspective of the demons considered enemies in the story. In the game, you will assume the role of two protagonists from completely different backgrounds. As you progress through the story, you will be immersed in a world populated by a variety of demonic beings, each with their own unique story and perspective. Combat plays a crucial role in Duet Night Abyss as each character has the flexibility to switch between melee and ranged weapons. This breaks traditional weapons class conventions and allows for unique configurations. Next up at number 7, we have One Piece Ambition. Now, this is an ARPG from Tencent that transports you to the One Piece universe to live out exciting adventures. Join many of the manga anime's iconic characters as you face your opponents in some of the saga's most memorable fights. In the game, you will find neat graphics that are very faithful to the style of One Piece. You will be able to move through a number of 2D settings alongside well-known characters like Luffy and Nami. As loyal followers of the saga will know, each character has special skills that can be applied in combat. This means you will face off against enemies in a bid to emerge victorious. Something that stands out in One Piece Ambition is the fully adapted controls for touch devices. The game's controls are not complicated at all, and you just have to tap on the different circular buttons to execute and combine amazing attacks. Down to number 6, we have HOYEON. HOYEON is an engaging MMORPG experience set in a vibrant world, offering thrilling battles and a captivating storyline. Set 3 years before the events of Blade and Soul, this game introduces over 60 unique heroes, each with distinct abilities, narratives, and special effects that evolve as they grow. From Lins and Beastmen to seasoned veterans, each character contributes to the immersive experience, allowing you to build your ideal team and explore the richly detailed world of Hoenn. Every hero can be directly controlled with their progress unlocking exclusive costumes and dynamic skill animations. The game focuses on delivering exhilaration through strategic gameplay and immersive battles. Instead of relying solely on autoplay, you will face complex enemy patterns that demand precision and thoughtful actions. Moving on to number 5, we have Ragnarok M Classic. This is an epic MMORPG that invites you into a world teeming with magic, mythical creatures, and high-stakes battles. Set in the vast kingdom of Eldoria, the game lets you embark on a journey filled with quests, dungeons, and PvP encounters, all while shaping your hero's destiny. Right from the start, you'll choose from multiple playable classes, each offering unique combat styles and abilities. Whether you prefer the brute strength of berserkers, the tactical spells of elemental mages, or the stealthy strikes of shadow assassins. There's a path for every adventurer. The game also boasts a dynamic job system allowing you to switch roles and master multiple disciplines on your journey. One of the standout features of The Legend of the Arcane Order is its deep character customization. Next up at number 4, we have Chasers. Chasers is an ARPG that transports you to a celestial city called Aluna, where you'll be tasked with overcoming dozens of missions to defeat the evil forces rising to power. Through gameplay inspired by other titles in the genre, such as Aether Gazer, you'll try to advance through flashy settings while you blast hundreds of enemies to pieces with spectacular attacks. During the first few levels of Chasers, you can only play as a female warrior, but before long, you'll be able to unlock the best female characters in the game. By then, you'll have better resources for fighting against your most powerful rivals. What's more, you'll have to confront imposing level bosses sooner than you think, doing everything you can to keep them from knocking you out. In Chasers, you'll find more than just challenging battles against your enemies. Coming in at number 3, we have Darker and Darker. This is a mobile adaptation of the popular action-packed RPG dungeon crawling game Dark and Darker, designed for you to enjoy a mix of survival, strategy, and intense combat in a dark fantasy setting. In this game, you venture into perilous dungeons filled with dangerous creatures, traps, and treasure, with a goal of surviving and collecting valuable loot while battling other players. The core gameplay revolves around exploration and combat. You can choose from different character classes, each offering unique abilities and strengths, such as warriors, rogues, mages, and clerics. As you explore the dungeon's dark and hostile environments, you must carefully manage their health, resources, and gear while battling enemies that range from skeletons to powerful bosses. Next up at number 2, we have Crystal of Atlan. This is an MMORPG that will transport you to a vast universe full of nooks and crannies and settings to discover. By selecting one of the available warriors, you'll take part in intense challenges right from the start that will put your ability to solve multiple challenges to the test. Undoubtedly, the visuals are one of the most outstanding elements of the game. You'll find outstanding 3D settings and characters that will remind you of those in Genshin Impact. In fact, you'll also find the title's cinematics familiar, and you'll be able to move fluidly through any part of this immense mystery-filled open world. In the game, you can unlock different characters belonging to a wide variety of distinct classes. Similarly, each character will have multiple abilities that you can use to execute efficiently while carrying out your best strategies on the battlefield. And finally at number 1, we have Arena of Dungeon. This roguelike RPG throws you into a world of mystery and magic, where every battle shapes your destiny. As the lunar eclipse disrupts ancient seals, dark forces rise, and it's up to you to stop the impending arrival of the Demon Lord. Every run is unique thanks to ever-changing dungeons, unpredictable enemy formations, and a deep progression system. You'll fuse divine souls, wield powerful equipment, and collect mystical jades and runes to craft the perfect build. The game also features an endless mode for those craving non-stop action, along with the 8 trigrams battle royale, where only the strongest strategist survives. And if you're up for a mental challenge, the game even offers intricate puzzle encounters that feel like a chess match against the forces of darkness. Either way, that's it for today, but there are so many more games that we couldn't fit on this list, so let us know what you're looking forward to. If you learned about a new game or this helped you out in any way, clicking on the subscribe button is all you gotta do. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.